And what can only be described as chemical warfare on all creation. Don't let them get away with it.
Anti-1080 campaigner Alan Gurdon of Greymouth leads a group of about 20 protesters through the streets of Queenstown.
Our government is a terrorist.
He's walking from Bluff to Wellington in protest against 1080 pesticide. He claims people's health is at risk from aerial drops of the poison in New Zealand forests.
I want my children and our children in the community to be able to have children. We want them to have a future. We want them to have native birds and animals that they can enjoy too. We want them to be able to swim in a river. We want them to catch fish out the river without being poisoned from eating them.
But Sue Maturin of Forest and Bird disagrees, saying the risk of human poisoning is extremely low.
The thing is that it's applied in such low concentrations that even if it does get into a stream and you take a drink from it, you'd have to drink 60,000 litres in one sitting, and nobody's going to be doing that. And it's the same with trout. If trout were unlucky enough to eat many mice that were unlucky enough to eat some 1080, you'd have to eat an awful lot of trout. And even then, the risk is extremely low.
She is also keen to point out the many benefits of aerial 1080 drops.
There's just success story after success story with 1080. And up in the Landsborough, where you've got mohua, which is extremely threatened, they were down to 13 or 14 birds. And then after 20 years of aerial 1080 operations, that population's got to 400. And that is repeated for bats, it's repeated for kaka. Kaka in Waitutu are thriving now because of aerial 1080.
When Alan Gurdon reaches Wellington, he intends to present his objections to Parliament. In Queenstown, The South Today.